So it's Kathy Vic Deeply Awake, and it's Sunday at what? A little after midnight. So hi. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then tomorrow, I don't know. Tomorrow, oh, there's Rosie. I've been home all night, so tomorrow I may write. I'm not really sure. I've got a lot going on in my real life, and you know, I was thinking about it. A rose that was standing there on its stalk in full bloom, just smelling like I don't know, heaven on earth in a way. If it's doing that and thinking to itself, oh golly, I really so much enjoyed being a bud. Damn it. How much sense would that make, you know? So, I think there comes a time to just, I don't know, say, okay, I'm cooked. Bing! The dinger went off. It's time to eat. So, I think that might be it. I think that's the clue I'm getting. Because the process is the process, and the process is done. La la! So, tomorrow is the end of my 6 weeks. Monday would mark the, sorry about that, minky dink. She's saying, hello, I missed you. Why did you go away and leave me again? Minky sits at the door and yowls for a while. When I leave, I don't know. Just Sam just deals with it. Just sits there and yells. I've lately heard the most bizarre stories about pets who miss their owners. Just wow. Oh, these animals. So anyway, where was I? I don't know. Oh, so the process is the process, and then the process is done. And yeah, I wrote about this thing called the purple monolith. And it was a fractal too. It got closer and closer and closer, and it filled me with terror and terror and terror and terror and terror and terror and terror, until until March 1st. Bing! Actually, it began to ease before that, because it was done. But it was weird. And so I think that was my cue to climb on into the cocoon, baby. There's going to be a ride just a couple of weeks here. It's just hang tight. Don't squander your money. Psst. FYI. So, off I went. But, I mean, once you've fluttered your wings and started to bore your friends with the most twisty tales in your new age secret files, what is there to do but get out there and live? So, I don't know. I talked to this really cool fellow tonight who identified earlier in the conversation as autistic. I said, oh really? My ears are perked. Really? Tell me more. Because I have a sweet spot for those on the spectrum. Being firmly on the spectrum myself. And so he told me about how his mind works. It was just like, that's so pretty. So multidimensional. And so healing. He's rewriting his DNA. He's rewriting his stories. He's got it. He's got it. He's reading Akasha's cold. He's doing really, really, really top drawer healing energy work. And it doesn't freaking matter if he knows about the 8th chakra and the 12th chakra. It doesn't matter. I hope that it's perfectly plain. However, he let me talk. And so I talked to him about, this this theory that I have, the coherence doodad thingy. And he's like, oh, he did that. It was great. And then there's this other fellow who chimed in because he was, I don't know, we were talking about math. Because I'm a super nerd. I go to a party and talk about math. And he's just like totally in love with fractals. So he's just going on and on about fractals. It's like, oh, yeah, I know about that. That one YouTube video where you can go in like for, I don't know, 11 minutes. Oh, it feels so good. It feels really great. And we have a different bent. Just think that way. It makes us feel good. And now I can finally say us instead of me. It's awesome. So we just, kind of grouped our chairs together and did an impromptu intellectual jazz set. It was awesome. It was really fun. I'm really well blessed, and this is my second night of gigging. I didn't do any readings, but I got a lot of healing tonight, and a lot of gifts, lots of gifts, and I just feel really happy, and I feel hopeful, and I have all day. And I was pushing my cart to my car from the King Soopers, all excited about my grapes and stuff, and just thinking, yeah, I'm a goddess. That makes just so much sense. That's like a really good umbrella to put all this stuff under. Eureka! And that there's, Dr. Wolf, who is talking about this, and I don't know if she's gone on record saying that she's a goddess or anything, but but I mean, you don't have to spend much time in that evening of goddessy stuff to realize that you're in a really sacred space, and it's really ancient, and it's like you're coming to a giant awakens. It's wonderful. So anyway, I just figured as I was driving home, well, heck, it's risky. Who cares? Who the hell cares? Because some of this stuff, I'll tell you, once you know it, and the blabbermouth is saying this, and it's so true. Once you know it, do you have to really talk about it? I mean, aren't I a prime example of that? Having gotten all this information in the 90s and then kept my trap shut until 12? Because it wasn't time for me, or whatever. It wasn't deep enough. I wasn't whatever enough. I don't know. It wasn't time. But look at the timing of this thing. It's uncanny. 4 years of writing, 6 weeks of recording, and then I will continue to do commentary and comment on my life, because I think it's important. I really don't want to lose that. I think that I deserve that after, and oftentimes it's not just like prancing about and saying how pretty I am. Honestly, it's about problem solving or explaining why I feel good. Because I really, if I have to lose it, I want a cheat sheet. Is that so wrong? That's what this has been about, having a cheat sheet in case I get stuck in the mud again. And but anyway, I want to close with something. In 12, I worked with my Akash for the first time, really mindfully using that particular word, which I consider just to be like a portal or a multidimensional source of all it is. And it's the DNA. It's the innate. It's the soul. Whatever. There's lots of different parts, and la la la. It doesn't matter. What matters is that there's something inside of me that has access to anything. And so, if you want to call that the Akashic record or the Akashic library, I see it more as a black hole. I see it as the mother of the void, the grandmother of the void. I don't know. It's just one writer talking, okay? So, I don't know. I think that as this process completes, I know what's inside of me, and I know what's out there, and I know that they're beyond words how beautiful everything is. And I know it's really difficult here sometimes. And I was able to kind of isolate what that was about on my drive home. But, it kind of escapes me now, and I think that's good. I don't think we're ready for bumper stickers and mugs with the secret to interpersonal peace. I think that we should puzzle it out some more. So I'm not going to give that shortcut. I wish I could remember it. That would be great. Such is my life. No, it's when it's needed, it's there. And that's what the Akashic Record is. If you need it, it's there. So, do you need to sweat a test? Well, no, not really. I mean, energetically, if you were associated with the information it's available to you. But I always figured when I was in nursing school, well, here's the deal. If I'm in class, paying attention, and I'm reading, then I'll know the answer. Why would I not? I've had access to the information. And it's relatively new information, but okay, it's not that hard. Ding! And I really worked my ass off. I really did study. I studied until I understood something, and I'm a cumulative learner. It took me over a year to completely understand the cardiac system, and the heart particularly. It still is just such a symphony that it just is overwhelming to me, everything that's going on there. But I went to the lab a lot. I studied a lot. And became the blood and all that stuff just to really understand what was really going on there. Because it's an electromagnetic pump of such precision, and it's just mind-boggling. It's just mind-boggling. So my love of these things really has helped me. And I think that just coming clean with some of the ways in which I have always approached life and people, and just being okay with myself. I told this guy this tonight, this is last night and tonight, I can honestly say that I don't question my mental health at all. Not at all. I know I am not mentally ill. It's the first time, really, in forever, that I have truly, really, honest to God, felt that way in my heart and soul. There's something that has broken open inside of me. And what was once illegitimate and demonized inside of me, not demonized, but it was just really hard for me to accept. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe if it was really super easy for me to accept, I wouldn't have written. I wouldn't have studied quite so much. I wouldn't have exhausted my resources and become real clever with my way I put things together so I can understand something in a way that makes sense to me. I have posted my astrology, my chart, my natal chart. It becomes pretty obvious that, you're dealing with a metaphysician, a philosopher metaphysician, who's having a conversation with herself, I guess. Anyway, I just feel really good about things, and I feel really okay with my definition, and I think that, the idea here is that there are some things that once you get them, you don't really have to talk about them anymore. And I really am getting that now. And it's not just that, I have to STFU, so I don't, hurt anyone because I'm so super powerful. No, it's not like that anymore. I can't even handle, I can't wield my power. It's so big. I need help. It's so big. It's so big. No. No. I'm super picky. And I just have really every reason to be super picky. Just in my inner circle. And I feel really good about remembering some things and being okay with some things and liking myself for having a certain way of approaching reality. That's very something I can be really proud of. And although I have always conducted myself in a way that I could happily talk about until the day I die, publicly, I would do it. Really anything. Given enough, I don't know, permission or whatever. Really, there's some stuff that why do I have to repeat it ever? If I own it, if it's a part of me, if it's self-evident, do you need the proof? Good question, huh? Why would someone be in full doubt about something unless there was a flaw in the logic? Why would the flawed logic of a creator God who was kind of, I don't know, tantrumy and fickle, why would that be something I would want to associate with? So yeah, it's sort of like that. And here there was just and just really nice feelings. And I'm still learning how to negotiate socially, but I'm still partnerless. We used to be this really acute thing, just like a physical thing. I could just be anywhere. It's like there should be someone sitting here. Where are they? It was just tear at me. And really, truly, part of the relief has been having this group be so verbal and be so active in my reality that it's really it's goofy to say I'm alone. It's sort of like, really, Gabby? You're gonna pull that one again? So yeah, it's I'm not alone. It's not possible when I could feel two presences sitting on either side of me as I was at a machine, and then they started talking to me, and they got the things to spin, and they were talking me through that. I mean, I didn't walk away a multimillionaire. It was a push, but it sure was nice, and there's no way I can say it's not real. That would be a lie. They are real. This help is real. It's physical. Of course it's physical. That's what the teachers told me in the 90s. When I had this really weird thing happen to me where I swear to God, Jesus came and visited me in the choir loft. I was singing. Jeffrey was the choir director, and I don't know, he just came and said hi. And he's just checking in, just saying hi. There might have been some blah blah, I don't remember. But it was weird because he was physical. So I went to the teachers and said, so, Jesus came again, but I think he's physical. Is that possible? Oh, yes, dear. Of course. What they explained is that if you vibrate high enough, the higher you go, well, it does not like you lose the ability that you gained before. So, okay, does that mean that when you're in high school, you've lost all the abilities you learned in first grade? Oh, is that how it works? Oh, well, that's too bad. I mean, clearly I've lost some time in my life, but it's been regained for the most part, and that's kind of nice. I mean, that happens, but I don't know. I just think that it's very pleasant to think about. And with that, I guess I'll close. Oh, the partner thing. And so, yeah, it would just kill me. Just kill me. Oh, it was pain day and night. And this was not like puppy love, and it wasn't. It was tough. And then, toward the end, it was not even attached to anyone. It was just an ache. Oh, God. So as they came online, it did help. But the other thing that helped was finding people like the two guys I was jamming with tonight. And this whole tribe of people who are like me. My family. I wrote about it, and I think, I don't know, it was 13. It was during the flood. It was for the relief, the Diva Premal. She did a benefit for the people who went through the Boulder flood. And my friend Diane got tickets for us, and we went. And it was a really, really holy night. I had understandings on the way up. I wrote about it. It was very beautiful. But it really felt like my family really, I had some sort of proof in my physical body. I understood. My family's woken up. I'm going to go see family tonight. They're alive. They're okay. And people were dancing in the aisles, and the men were singing to the women so sweetly, and then the women were singing to the men, and there was just so much love and so much respect and so much just heart-cracking, mind-bending, body-melting love. Yeah, my family woke up, and they keep waking up. And then, I come along and do these weird things, you could call them, in an effort to wake up the pod. That was not my idea. But then I have this awesome night with a barrel that I had at the last party I went to in Golden with my friend. That was when I had an activation in front of him. Oh my God. Wow. That was quite the trigger. That was quite the night. Whoa, that was intense. And he's somebody who he held it very well. It was a lot to process. It was very, very well done. So, anyway, so Lala, I'm a goddess, sure, And, what's that gonna do to you if I ask you for TP at the Walmart bathroom? That's the question. Doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. So do I have to go around saying it? No, I don't. But it explains a lot. Why I don't like disrespect, and why I think some things are disrespectful that are just, I guess, everybody does it. And I don't know. Just the way I behave sometimes, and my better self, this better self that I want to present to the world on Monday, which you can look at as week 1 or week 7. But I can't process forever. Processes end. And this cocoon that I snuck into, or was, I don't know, it was time, and something happened, and then I had a transformation, and now I'm this, and it's really good, and I'm really happy, And I think that was the point of all of this. I think this is what we've been talking about as a group. And, you know, we can talk about it being a crystalline-based reality, or a higher dimensional reality, or embodiment, or ascension, or there's lots of terms for it. But I know there's a lot of people going through it. I'm not the only one. Remember? You're not the only one. You're not the only one. And so that's why Melissa asked me and kept nudging me. Because, you know what? What helped me the most was talking to all their old souls. And hearing them honestly tell me what time it was. And how they got through, how they managed their reality. How they saw themselves. What they believed was real and plausible. And what was not. That was really, really, really helpful to me. Because I was already aware of things that were pretty multidimensional and pretty sparkly. And so to have them be honest with me, and I told Melissa that, it's just so healing, man. She said, well, do it then, but keep them under 6 minutes. So, all right. I don't know. I just am afraid if I do it straight and I only have 6 minutes, I'm going to be uppity and have an attitude for 6 minutes. But I might do nursing minutes. I might do 6 nursing minutes and tell a nursing story. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. About death or extremity. Maybe. We'll see. But I'm going to have to get off my ass too. Because I just can't live on, I don't know, unicorn kisses and fairy farts. I have to actually show up and participate. And I believe that this is the best way that I could have participated for a lot of people. And I'm really glad that I did it. I'm very proud. But now it's time to apply what I have learned. And it's not like I'm going to school. I don't feel like I'm in lesson. That's the point. I think that this living in a way that is clear is about having gotten rid of your biological coding. Perhaps it's the codons in DNA, I'm not sure. I think it is the darkness, the opposite of the millibels that my friend sees. And I think that is the basis for the 5th and 6th law of physics. I think that it's a light-dark push-pull engine that has to do with the exuberance of the electron and the structure of the neutron. But it has a lot to do with so much more. And where do I put that? You know, well, I can put it under a heading of goddess or super nerd. Super nerd. I like that too. So, yeah, I figured this is a really great night for me. Really happy night. And a really happy day. So super happy. And my friend was saying he's just really, really has these days where there's just nothing to worry about. And it's not like things are neutral, but they're under control. Things are we're all in accord here. Everything's in alignment. And then we got onto the morphogenic fields crap. So, I got to talk with one person about writing, which just gets me off. And then I got to talk high physics, which gets me off. I mean, I'm not having a physical reaction in the chair, but I'm filled with bliss. So with that, I say goodnight as Minky tries to get my attention. She's gonna jump up on there and look right at you pretty soon. So all right, have a great night, and I'm really glad that I wrote this. I am looking forward to writing again. I'll see you there soon. Thanks. Bye.